Ladies, if you're over 60, let me ask you a question. Do your legs ever feel heavier than they used to? Do you sometimes get tired walking up the stairs or feel your balance isn't as steady as before? Maybe you notice cramps in your calves or that your energy seems to drain faster than it once did. You might think this is simply part of aging, something you can't change. But here's a shocking truth many women never hear. Sometimes the problem isn't that you're missing something, it's that you're taking in the wrong thing. And when it comes to your legs, there are two common vitamins. Yes, vitamins that are supposed to be healthy, but in reality, they can actually weaken your legs and make you feel less steady. Now, before you start thinking, wait a minute, vitamins are supposed to help me, not hurt me, stay with me because this is exactly why you need to hear the whole story. What I'm about to share is something most women over 60 don't know. In fact, many take these vitamins daily thinking they're helping their bones, their muscles, their energy, but instead they're secretly making their legs weaker. By the end of this video, you'll know which two vitamins to avoid, why they're a problem, and what you can do instead to keep your legs strong, steady, and youthful. And please, don't skip ahead because the details matter. Let's start with the first one. The first vitamin that sounds good on paper but often causes more harm than good after 60 is vitamin E supplements. Now, you've probably heard that vitamin E is great for skin, hair, and even circulation. And yes, in natural amounts from food, vitamin E can be helpful. But here's the catch. Taking high doses of vitamin E as a pill or capsule can actually thin your blood too much. What does that mean for your legs? It means weaker circulation, more bruising, and even more muscle fatigue. Instead of fueling your muscles with oxygen and strength, your blood flow becomes less effective, and your legs feel heavier, more tired, and less steady. I spoke once with a 67-year-old woman who was taking vitamin E supplements every morning because she had read somewhere it would keep her young. But she started noticing that her legs bruised easily. She felt weaker after walks, and sometimes her calves cramped up at night. When her doctor suggested she stop the extra vitamin E and instead get it naturally from foods like sunflower seeds and spinach, her legs slowly regained their strength. Within just a few weeks, she felt steadier, and those nightly cramps became less frequent. Sometimes, too much of a so-called good thing is exactly what makes us weaker. Now, let's move to the second one. And this one might surprise you even more. The second worst vitamin for women over 60 when it comes to leg strength is vitamin A supplements in high doses. Vitamin A is important for your eyes, your skin, and your immune system. But here's the problem. When you take too much vitamin A, it actually weakens your bones and muscles. Over time, it makes your legs feel less stable and more fragile. And since women after 60 are already at a higher risk of bone loss, this is the last thing you want. I remember a story of a 70-year-old woman who believed vitamin A was protecting her eyesight, so she bought strong vitamin A capsules and took them every day. After a few months, she noticed her legs felt achy and weak, and even her balance was off. When she learned that too much vitamin A can actually accelerate bone loss and muscle weakness, she was shocked. She switched to getting vitamin A from natural sources like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens instead of supplements. And little by little, her leg strength improved. Now, let me pause here and remind you, the problem is not these vitamins in natural foods. Your body needs vitamin E and vitamin A, but in balanced amounts coming from your diet, not from large artificial doses in pill form. The danger comes when you overdo it with supplements. What many women don't realize is that vitamins in pills can be far stronger than what your body actually needs. They pile up over time, creating hidden problems that you don't connect right away with your leg strength. You just think, I'm aging, when really it's something in your daily routine quietly pulling your strength away. So, now that you know the two worst vitamins to avoid in supplement form, vitamin E in high doses and vitamin A in high doses, what can you do instead to keep your legs strong? The answer is simple. Get your vitamins naturally from food, not from pills. Instead of swallowing vitamin E capsules, eat a small handful of sunflower seeds, almonds, or add spinach to your meals. These foods give you vitamin E in the perfect amount your body can actually use. And instead of popping vitamin A pills, enjoy carrots, pumpkin, or sweet potatoes in moderation. These give your body the gentle boost it needs without overwhelming it. Your legs will thank you because natural foods deliver vitamins in a balanced way, along with fiber, minerals, and other nutrients that keep everything working together in harmony. Here's something else to think about. Many women over 60 spend money on multiple bottles of vitamins, hoping they'll stay young and strong. But in reality, over-supplementing is one of the sneakiest reasons why legs get weaker. Too much of the wrong vitamin can make your muscles ache, your balance worse, and even increase your risk of falls. And falls are one of the biggest dangers for seniors because one fall can take away your independence. That's why choosing carefully what goes into your body is one of the most important decisions you can make each day. Think of your body like a garden. If you pour too much fertilizer on a plant, it doesn't grow better. It actually burns out. The same thing happens with your body and vitamins. A little in the right form makes you thrive. Too much in the wrong form makes you weaker. Let me give you another real example. A woman named Linda, 72 years old, used to take a multivitamin every single morning, along with extra vitamin E and vitamin A capsules because she thought more was better. But she started feeling that her legs were stiff, her knees hurt, and she didn't have the stamina she once had. She blamed it on aging. But when she stopped the extra supplements and focused on eating real foods, berries, nuts, fish, and colorful vegetables, she noticed her legs became stronger within a few months. She could walk longer distances without pain, and she even started enjoying gardening again because her legs felt more alive. Linda didn't need more pills. She needed balance. So ladies, here's the takeaway. After 60, your legs are your foundation. They keep you walking, climbing stairs, traveling, and living independently. Don't let the wrong vitamins, the ones that seem healthy but in reality cause harm, steal that strength away from you. Avoid high-dose vitamin E supplements. Avoid high-dose vitamin A supplements. Instead, focus on natural foods that give you these nutrients in safe, balanced amounts. And here's a little challenge for you. Take a look at your vitamin shelf today. Are you taking vitamin E or vitamin A pills? If yes, ask yourself, do I really need them? Or can I get these from food instead? Try switching for 1 month. Replace the pills with real food. Add a small salad, a handful of nuts, or a colorful vegetable to your plate. Then see how your legs feel after a few weeks. You might be surprised at how much stronger and steadier you feel just from making that one change. Ladies, aging does not have to mean weakness. It's about making smart choices that protect your strength, your balance, and your independence. And now you know one of the biggest hidden truths. Not all vitamins are your friend. Sometimes the ones you trust the most are the ones that make your legs weak. But now, you have the power to choose differently. So tell me, have you ever taken vitamin E or vitamin A supplements? Did you notice any changes in your energy or your legs? Share your story in the comments, because your experience might inspire another woman who's looking for answers. And remember this, your legs are your freedom. Protect them by giving your body what it truly needs. Balance, not overload. Stay strong, stay steady, and keep walking forward with confidence.